It's really hard for plants to survive in these conditions. Death Valley is the second hottest place on Earth. This is one of the driest deserts in the world. Then you have this intense wind. The Amargosa River supports an abundance of biodiversity, an oasis in this dry desert. Now we're putting the trees back in this landscape. We drive around the desert to all these sites we've done restoration in the Southwest. I love going back to all of them, and you see, well, look, I just helped to create a forest where before there was nothing. I mean, that feeling, that feels good. The Amargosa River system is one of the hottest river systems in the world. It's fed by these deep springs. We call this a river here, but it's a trickle of water in the desert that supports the most biodiversity in the region. Here in the Amargosa Valley, you have 5 tree species in the riparian zones: Fremont cottonwood, Gooding willow, coyote willow, honey mesquite, and Screwbean Mesquite. So we've started to notice the Screwbean Mesquite trees dying off at a rapid rate. We noticed an oozing coming out of small holes in the bark of the tree. So we are currently thinking that it's an insect that's vectoring a fungal pathogen. With this pathogen, the die-off is almost immediate. From the first reported case of it on the lower Colorado River in 2005 to 2007, when almost 99% of the population died. So we anticipated about the same rate here. We're working with a scientist, Cowan, that's helping us to monitor and collect the data on what is this beetle and what is this pathogen.
Where you see that closer to the trunk, it starts to die out from there. So this whole branch will then start to die. So what I want to do is I want to track the rate of spread. So my idea was to mark the edge of it with nail polish. And then as we come back, 6-week intervals on these monitoring visits, we can get a sense of the rate of progression.
In areas like Phoenix, Arizona, after the Screwbean Mesquite died, the pathogen has gone away for a minute. People have replanted Screwbean there, and at this point in time, it's unaffected. The trees that we're planting here will rejuvenate life in this region. And we already see immediately the response of birds and insects. It's profound. Well, every time we come back here after we do a restoration project, the next spring we come and we get to see the leaves sprouting out in these riparian areas that grow so quickly. It's an immediate reward. We have just restored a bit of nature and created habitat for an amazing amount of diversity of animals. And we can feel that, and we can hear it, and you can smell it. We can even taste it with Screwbean, we can eat it, and I hope to be able to share that with more people. You come in and you participate in restoration, it will tie you to that landscape for the rest of your life. To me it feels good, and to me it feels right, and to me it's not futile, it's more important now than ever.